What a nice day to looking for a piece of land. Hello. Excuse me, sir.
Hello. May I help you?
My name is Hyde. I'm looking for piece of land to start up my business.
Hi. I'm Wrench. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hyde. That's great. I'm actually looking for buyer to buy my land here at Noordin.
Hello. Good morning. I'm Mr. Hyde's agent. May I speak to Mr. Wrench's agent?
Hello. Good morning. I'm Mr. Wrench's agent. Nice to meet you too.
As been told by my client, Mr. Hyde. He interested to buying Mr. Wrench's land at Noordin. May I know would Mr. Wrench be interested in selling it? That's great. According to Mr. Wrench, he has been looking for buyers to buy his land. May I know how much Mr. Wrench willing to sell his land?
Mr. Wrench is willing to sell his land for £1,200.
Too bad. The amount offered exceeding Mr. Hyde's budget. I will help Mr. Hyde to look for other piece of land. Thank you.
Hello. Good morning. I bring Mr. Wrench's letter for Mr. Hyde. Mr. Wrench's has considered Mr. Hyde's refusal regarding the price offered last time, and came up with another offer. He decided to sell his land for £1,000. And it is final offer. He mentioned that he would like a reply in return as soon as possible because he has another buyer waiting for.
Hello. Good morning. I will discuss with Mr. Hyde, and we will reply to you soon. Mr. Hyde has made his decision, and we would to make a counter offer for £950 for the land.
Mr. Wrench said he need few days to consider your offer.
I think I need to write a letter to Mr. Hyde to tell him that I cannot accept his offer.
I would to apologies on behalf of my client, Mr. Wrench. He couldn't accept your offer for his far.
Did you pass this letter to Mr. Wrench? From Mr. Hyde? Mr. Hyde mentioned that he acknowledged the letter of refusal for £950 for the farm. Now, my client agreed to accept the initial offer of £1,000 on 6th of June 1840. Could you tell Mr. Wrench to reconsider it back?
I'm sorry. Mr. Wrench has refused to accept the initial offer.
Can you tell Mr. Wrench? See him in court. Mr. Hyde will sue him for specific performance of the agreed contract to buy the farm for £1,000.
Under the circumstances, there is no valid bidding contract between the parties for the purchase of the land, as the defendant original offered to sell it for £1,000. However, when the plaintiff requests to buy it for £950, it was considered as counter-offer, and this replaces and destroys the original offer, because the plaintiff rejected the offer previously made by the defendant. Hence, there exists no obligation of any sort between the parties. The court was held that the case dismissed. Mr. Hyde won the case.
Yes, finally.